again. I'm Hamp Tanner with whaletravel.com, and to my right is the effervescent Ed Hall.
Thank you.
At whaletravel.com, and this guy, as you know, is New Guy, also with whaletravel.com. On today's program, we are reviewing Victory Stout, Storm King Stout from Victory Brewing Company, somewhere out of Pennsylvania.
Downingtown, PA.
Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Comes highly recommended by a friend of ours who's a Pennsylvania native, and we're going to be tasting this shortly. Before we start our tasting, Ed is going to tell you what the experts, the amateurs, and the morons have said about this before we tell you what we think.
Okay, over at Beer Advocate, nice.
It happens.
With 1960 reviews, 1,960.
Not
reviews.
From the year 1960.
Not from the 1960s. I think this was around.
Look at the head on
They gave it a A minus. The Bros, as New Guy likes to say, and I like to say it too, is a B plus. And there's a little bit of controversy in here with Jason over at
He's an inconsistent
Beer Advocate
person.
who looks like a young Marvin Shankin. He gave it a C plus. He's one of the Bros, I take it. And here's what he said.
That's thick.
Dark leather brown, nearly
It's
pitch
like
black.
molasses.
3 fingers of froth after a hard pouring.
Look at that. See?
Dissipates to a thin, tan lace with some retention. You guys listen?
No.
You notice?
No!
Noticing the delivery on this?
Yeah.
Been practicing
Nice.
for weeks. Mild solvent alcohol, a hint of blackberry, and a water charcoal note in the back. Smooth and creamy, great mouthfeel. Touch of alcohol, blah, blah, blah. All
better have
right,
some
whatever.
alcohol.
Too long. Need to cut that off, Jason. Anyway, that was the C+. In his old review, back in 2001, here's what he said in the last line of his review. This one goes down as one of the greatest, not just one of the greatest imperial stouts, but as one of the greatest beers in the world. As close to perfection as you can get. Now he's giving it a C+.
Perhaps he found other beers that were better since '01.
If that's not going to get you on the edge of your seat, nothing will. So
Right, so what's going on with this beer? Is it terrible or is it good?
that's what we're here to find out.
And the alcohol content?
Alcohol content is 9.10 by volume. Not bad.
Is this a good time for slow clap?
Okay, all right. 9.1, okay. Like to see it up at 15, but anyway. Would like to give before we taste, our new tradition, even though we're into, what's this, 500?
600?
600th show, is a tip of the cap to one of our frequent commenters and maybe our #1 fan, Yvonne Murray, and her husband Jerry in Dublin, Ireland, not Dublin, Georgia.
Dublin.
So,
in the county of Meath.
Tip of the cap to both of you. Your accent was kind of more English.
Sorry, Evie.
Sorry. Anyway,
Jerry, I'm not sorry.
Jerry, leave some comments if you've learned how to work the computer yet.
Yvonne can show Jerry how to leave comments, and
ask Evie; she'll show you. Throw away the typewriter and the carbon paper.
nobody's using
that anymore.
Before we taste, quick comment to Yvonne and Jerry in Dublin. I still hold the record for Alaskan King crab claws in Salt Lake City, and you were there to witness the record.
They're still in horror over that. Right?
If you're still having nightmares and you can't watch Most Dangerous Catch because of that, we understand.
I think that was a full dump truck of Alaskan king crab. You're not supposed to eat the shells.
That added fiber. I needed fiber in my diet.
Just the meat
I
inside.
think this thing's ready to be consumed.
Okay. A lot of controversy at Beer Advocate on this one.
Jason's kind of like the
Who, Shankin? Young Marvin?
the multiple faces of Jason on this one.